Hey buds! Do you get a little excited when you glimpse some wild plants or foraging in your fiction? I'll admit that I do. So here is the first in our Foraged in Fiction series. Now last year we were enjoying the show Renegade Nell, and the fourth episode gave us this scene where Roxy gets a little otherworldly help.
I wish I knew what to do. Ointment to cure wounds.
Ask and you shall receive, it seems. But the book gave her some pretty interesting ingredients.
Wool of bat, fairies' fingers, cuckoo's bread. Where am I meant to get things like this?
At first, these don't seem like the kind of ingredients you'd include in a wound ointment, but given a little historical context, herbalists and healers of the past used a blend of practical knowledge and folklore. So adding a mystical element to the naming conventions may have added a little power, at least in the minds of the people that it was being given to or used on. Now, wool of bat likely refers to the texture of the plant, so mullein is actually an excellent candidate for this ingredient. The fuzzy leaves of mullein would likely make it the proper texture for wool of bat, and they have long been used for their soothing, anti-inflammatory, and wound healing properties. Mullein leaves were commonly used as a poultice. For Fairy's fingers, we get reinforcement from the second book that she sees, and I think we can be fairly confident that it is referencing the plant known as foxglove.
Fairies' fingers?
Foxglove is historically known as both a poison and a medicine, particularly for the heart. An example where dosage is key. It also has the reputation of providing witches with the gift of flight. From an ointment perspective, it could be used for its antibacterial properties and to increase circulation. But the herbarium that she references left me a little uncertain on the ingredient cuckoo's bread. Although it turns out that it's a common name for the plant plantain, the plant in the book didn't look like plantain to me or any other alternative that I came across.
Cuckoo's bread.
If you know what plant it references, please let me know in the comments below. That being said, plantain is an excellent healing plant and is known as a traditional wound healer. It is also the only one of these plants that I have personally used in ointments, and to some surprisingly potent effects, I'd have to say.
An old maid's nightcap. Beggar's buttocks. Nice. Devil's dung and a few blind eyes.
Now, these names might get a giggle, but I'm not sure they necessarily impart magical potency or confidence in the skills of the maker. An old maid's cap is likely wild geranium or cranesbill. It's a strong candidate for an ointment as it is astringent and historically used to stop bleeding, soothe skin, and repair tissues. Beggar's buttocks was an evasive one. The first thing I came across was a succulent known as Bushman's buttocks or the butt plant. They did say that the extract from the butt plant was used as a sedative and pain reliever. But though entertaining, her flower basket didn't appear to have any succulent bums in it. It seems that butterbur may be the answer here. It was used because of its anti-inflammatory properties for skin conditions and soothing wounds, and with a large leaf size, it was also used to wrap wounds in folk medicine. Devil's dung has a gum-like resin made from a latex in the roots that is used as medicine. It has a taproot and is in the carrot family. Used on the skin for corns and calluses, it has a reputation for an unpleasant smell, which has earned it some equally stinky names. It turns out that it is used both in cooking and exorcisms. It has antifungal, antimicrobial, and antibacterial properties, and has some ties to pain relief, which might be useful in an ointment. A few blind eyes refers to a species of poppy. The plant contains a number of alkaloids, including morphine and codeine, which have pain-relieving and sedative properties. It was also associated with the god of sleep, Hypnos, due to its sedative properties.
Obviously, because they're easy to come by.
Where can one sign up for this service? I mean, it'd be pretty handy to have everything just delivered to your door. But that being said, foraging is half the fun. Well, I think that this has given me a brand new way to look at herbal recipes, and I think it reinforces the caution against using common names for things. But I will be looking at literature like Macbeth with brand new eyes. Unfortunately, Disney has decided not to renew season 2 of Renegade Nell, so we won't get to explore this storyline any further. But if you have any theories, or you want to weigh in on her ingredient list, or even if you have your own examples of foraging in fiction, I would love to hear about them in the comments below. Until next time, let's keep learning and growing together. Bye, buds! But the herbarium that she referenced, never mind, try again.